Right guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Terry West and you're watching T-A-HUNTERZ. So in this video I'm going to be taking on some rats, just located just away from the farm. We've got a great big woodland here with pheasant feeders scattered all around the woodland. The pheasant shooting season has finished, so the farmer has told me to come out here, just control these rats. So the bit of kit I'm going to be using for this rat shoot is my FX Impact Mark II. This is in a 2.2 caliber and a sub 12 foot-pound. On top we've got the Oneleaf NV500 Commander. I'm looking forward to use this little unit, this scope, out on these rats. Been plinking around the back of the yard, around the back of my house, and the picture is crystal clear. So yeah, that is my bit of kit for this, but as you can see, the place is completely boggy and I don't really want to be traipsing through all this mud. So to go and check on the the pheasant feeds, I've got my DJI Neo little compact drone. It's got a 4K camera on there and it's got the gimbal. So I'm going to send that up now. I'm going to fly around and just locate where all these little these pheasant feeders are, because I don't want to be traipsing around in the mud, like I said. And so later on I'll know what area, where to go to and take on these rats. So first of all, let's send this little drone up in the air and let's test my flying skills out. Easy as that. So now all the drone flying has finished and I've located the area where all the pheasant feeders are. That's where the rats are mostly about. It is pitch black and it looks like the rats are started to come out. So I'm all ready. I've got my thermal with me just to spot them through the heavy foliage. This can be a bit of a problem, I think, but we'll see how we get on. and hopefully we should have a good night on the rats. So I actually thought I missed the chance taking that rat out. You know, taking my time with the shot, but caught him on the thermal. He does head off and he does start to head back. So this time I am going to be all ready and hopefully we can take him out. So after taking that shot, I thought I actually messed that one up. Sort of like body shot him. But I do find the rat later on buried in the bottom of a tree. Yeah, I know. I could have had loads of opportunities to take this rat out. And when I finally do go take the shot, he's got his head stuck behind one of the legs of the pheasant feeders and then decides to run off. I'm not really that bothered because there's still plenty of rats around the area. But he does come back. He pops his head up just over the top of the bank. And that's when I take him out for a nice headshot. Right, as you can see, the NV500 is struggling a little bit, picking the rats up. But my thermal little spotter It's picking these rats up very well. And we do notice there's a big figure, and that is not a rat sitting under that feeder. So what I do, I get the NV500 and just zoom in on it, see what it is. I do know what it is, but I just want to show you that we've caught, well, we've got footage of a greedy badger eating the grain from a pheasant feeder. So there he goes, disappearing back into the woodlands in the darkness. That was absolutely amazing to see that badger out in the wildlife, feeding there, coming straight towards you, and me catching him on the NV500. That was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. Anyway, let's crack on and get back to the rats. So as you can see, I do keep the missed shots in the video, just like this one. This one was not a very good shot. Well, I thought it wasn't a good shot, but we do find the rat on the thermal just down the bank, and he is brown bread. So as you can see, I'm struggling now to get a nice clean shot of these rats. A lot of heavy foliage around, you know, and obviously on the thermal you can spot them, you know, so obviously it might be a good idea to get myself a thermal scope to make this job a lot easier. But at the minute I am struggling with this scope. It's only because it's a lot of foliage around, and yeah, making it quite hard at the moment. So I'm going to call it a day round the wood, taking on these rats, well, literally around the farm, pheasant pens, what you want to call them. I'm struggling really with the footage on these rats. I can see them with the thermal, the HIKMICRO LYNX Pro 90mm. I can see them with that, clear as a bell, right? But as soon as I put the NV500 up there to take a look, all I can see is sticks and twigs and stuff like that. It's quite dense, this woodland, so I'm a little bit gutted really, because I really want to show the footage that this amazing little scope gives out. So what I've decided to do, I'm going to head back home. I've still got a couple of hours, you know. We're going to head down the backyard. We've got a few rats around the chicken pens, and we're going to sit up there, and I'm going to spend about an hour down there, and hopefully we'll take some rats out. Yeah, it's really gutted about this, but never mind. I think I might have to try and get the Oneleaf MT1000 thermal scope. That'll make this job a lot easier. But for now, let's head back, and hopefully we can take on a few more rats and basically just show off what this amazing scope can really do. Oh, we got the badger. That's the main thing. The badger was a bonus really. I did spot him with a thermal quite a distance away, and it's quite I couldn't work out what it was at first under the feeder till I got a little bit closer and realised it was a badger. So set this up, locked onto him, and he started heading towards me. So really pleased how, well, I don't know yet how the footage come out on this, but yeah, see a badger. Never ever see them at all, so I'm quite chuffed. So let's shut that up, let's get back home, and hopefully we can take a few rats on. So I'm all settled down now, ready to go. Got my chair there in case I might need that later. The old legs might get a little bit achy as I'm getting on a bit now, so do I need that? No, I don't need to do that. I only want to walk around, attach that. Hopefully I ain't got to wait too long. They're normally out and about. They normally come out during the day as well, so they're not scared. There's plenty of activity down here. You know, my boys come down there, feed the chickens, so does the neighbours and that lot, and you do see the rats running around. So they're quite tamed for now, till one of these pellets goes through the brain of them. But hopefully we'll get a few tonight, and I can just show off a bit more of the footage of the Oneleaf NV500. At the minute, it's one of probably my favourite scopes. I've got quite a few scopes out there, digital scopes, and this does keep up with a lot of the scopes out there at the minute. So people sometimes say, oh no, it ain't all that, and I love it. I think it's absolutely awesome little scope, and it's dead crystal clear now. I'm actually looking through this now. It's a lot clearer, you know. Oh, got a little bit of milk there, an eye then. Got a bit of movement down there. Yeah, we've got a rat. we've got a rat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut that, turn that light off, and hopefully we can get him. So, sorry, but I'm going to have to turn you off now. Sorry. So we don't have to wait too long, and we've got the first rat, which have just come out from around the duck pen. So right, we've got this big rat started to come out. I put a bit of peanut butter down on the floor. He's having a good old munch on that. While he's having a good old feast, I can take him out with a nice headshot. So right, this one is a miss. I do slow the footage down to see where the pellet went, and it just went straight underneath his jaw. So this rat will live for another day, unless he comes out a bit later on. So right, I didn't know if that was a miss or not. So I do slow the camera down to see where that pellet went. And it does strike the rat in the side of the head. And we do find the rat later on laying against the pallet, completely dead. So right, as you can see, just above this rat, I've sprayed aniseed oil just to put scent in the air, and a little bit of peanut butter on the floor. This rat goes straight to it, has a little feed up, and I'll take him out with a nice clean headshot. He does kick around a little bit around the yard, and you'll see in a minute when we go just have a look at him, there's blood splattered everywhere. just put another one in, just for safe sake. You know, he is dead now. So it has gone a little bit quiet now around the pen. The ducks are happy, settling down until now. That's the wife ringing. Right, I'm going to have to call it a day with this rat shirt. The wife, obviously you heard the phone call go. The wife has been moaning at me, telling me to get my arse back indoors. I am taking the piss now, being out here most of the night, taking on rats. You know, it's quite addictive. Once you shoot one rat, you think, right, I'm going to pack up, and then you're going to go home, but then another one comes out. But that's my excuse anyway. So anyway, she's got the hump with me, being out. So I just want to say thanks for watching my video, and I'm hoping I'll see you on the next one. Depends what she's like, what she can do to me. But I just want to say my setup as well. My setup, my FX Impact Mark II, 22 caliber, sub 12 foot-pound little rifle, done really well. Especially the NV500 Digital day and night scope. Absolutely love this scope, you know. And I will leave a link in the description, all the bit of kit I've got for this shoot. So yeah, that's me done. So I just want to say thanks for watching my video, and I'm hoping I'm going to see you on the next one. Depends what she's going to do. So right, I'll see you soon. God, here we go.